You gotta wonder how he does that sword twirl at the end of his maneuver. Hello everybody, welcome back to N-Sight Games. My name is N-Sight. Today we are going to be playing more Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we cleared out Chapter 5, saving Maribel from the border pass with the help of Rickon, and both were added to our team. This episode, we're heading off to Paralogue 2, but before we do any of that, I want to go over a couple of things. First off, I cleared out the little risen enemy that had appeared right out here between episodes. And as a result, Serena and Maribel gained their C-rank conversation. I don't want to build up support between all of the ladies and Serena, but I want to at least get enough of a buffer so that she can help out whoever needs it. Crepuscule. What did that mean again?
Darling.
Are you studying, Serena?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Maribel. Just reading up a bit.
Really?
Reading up? How lovely. I hadn't realized the lowborn read at all.
Huh?
Did you just drop by to look down your nose at me, or was there something else?
Clearly.
A noble's nose engages in no such activities. I was sincerely impressed. If my turn of phrase offended, I apologize. Forgive me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take it back. But was there something you needed?
Yes.
Yes, I had hoped to learn more about you.
Huh?
Me? Why me? I'm not that interesting, you know.
Well.
Can you fault me for being curious about an amnesiac with a genius for strategy? Okay. Retrograde amnesiac. Maribel, not interrograde amnesiac. You've also earned quite a bit of trust from my dear friend Lissa. It's only natural that I'd want to learn more about a stranger in our midst. I suppose you might simply say that I'd hope we could become friends. Unless you object, of course. No, I don't object per se, but weren't we already friends? Oh, I'm pleased to hear you say that, Serena.
Yeah.
You can be really sweet sometimes, Maribel. Well then ask away. If I know the answer, I'm happy to tell it.
My gratitude.
Oh, lovely. That's very kind. Well then, tell me about the quaint customs of the unwashed masses from whence you come. She's an amnesiac. You can't do this. I'm especially interested in this slang of which you brutes seem so fond. I take back what I said, and then I take back the take back before that. Wow! Maribel, you were a jerk this time. Also, Sully and Donald got their A rank. Hey, Donnie. Thanks for the wild stories the other night. You mean like the one about the greased pig run? Why, sure. Farming ain't as glamorous as knighting, but I suppose we have our laughs.
Nah.
I never have guessed how much fun I missed out on as a city girl. I wouldn't be too eager to trade laughs if I was you. Well, I hate to spoil the fun, but there's lots on the farm what ain't a hoot. Stories I told only covered the good times. There's plenty of what ruin a year's crop, flood, drought, raiders. Plus, we lose pigs to sickness darn near every season. Yes, sir, the farm life's a hard one, and no denying. I'm sure you're right, but knighthood's no bed of roses either. Sure, it's glamorous, but there's politics and backstabbing behind the scenes. And you've got to follow the orders you're given, even when they're stupid. Believe me, farmers aren't the only ones with troubles. So you was just cherry-picking the good stories too, eh?
Right.
Maybe we should sit down and swap horror stories next time. I don't much go in for scary talk. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Nah.
Not literal horror stories, just the less happy ones. You can't understand someone's world until you know both sides of it.
Amazing.
I reckon you're right about that. Alright then, it's a deal. Aw, that was a good one. Alright, so before we go in there, I want to make sure that I've got all necessary preparations taken care of, because I don't want to have to think too much about this in a moment. Oh, it just occurred to me I forgot to go over the item inventory that happened. There were a few things we picked up. Sumiya picked up a superior jolt from that last bout. The one off screen, excuse me. And on top of that, we also got a Nosferatu. We have no one who can use Nosferatu at this time, but if you have the option to change anyone over to a Dark Mage or Sorcerer class, I'd highly recommend using Nosferatu, as it will absorb half the HP you deal to the opponent and essentially heal you for half of what you deal. There is a skill that does this as well, and it will stack with dark magic that does this. So if you wanna grab the skill and grab the dark magic and put them on the same person, that's a full heal anytime that Saul activates. And a half heal anytime you use that tome. Oh, right, barracks. Listen in. What's this? Well, I see little point in just leaving it here. Towering bow! Virion, you're getting some work in this episode. Alright, listening to you. I'm on top form today. Speed and resistance, that is going to help. Listen in, these guys can't really... It's funny, sometimes I can't find you after a battle. What are you up to? The Vake strives for greater perfection, of course. All role models should. That doesn't answer the question, Vake! Alright. You seem to be in a good mood. Did someone tell a funny joke? Oh, you know, I use the flower petals to tell my fortune, and things are looking up. I forgot she does flower petal fortunes. Completely forgot about that. I'm looking forward to that conversation, though. Listen in! We're about to face some tough enemies. Do you think we could team up, please? Of course, I'll be your invisible shield. Of course, I'll be your invisible shield. I'm sorry! After seeing I'll be your shield in that form, I couldn't help but do that voice. I've got an okay Reinhardt impression. It's not glorious or anything, and I'm not the voice of the character or something, but... Alright! I went shopping. And what did I buy exactly? Oh, a rescue staff. Right, a rescue staff. 2 steel lances. And 2 worm slayers. I'm thinking there's something else as well. A Blessed Lance! Right, that's the other one. Alright, there are 2 effects on the Blessed Lance. That might is something that you can work with, but the first effect is that it's super effective against Revenants and Entombed. Keep in mind that this is only Revenants and Entombed, so if you find a map that's covered in those enemies, you can take them out. This does not apply to all Risen as much as I would love to basically say, oh, hey, you could use this on the Risen that are of any class. No. It's basically just Revenant and Entombed. But it also restores HP every single turn, 10 HP every turn. It does not take up a use in order to do this, but that makes it an extremely valuable weapon. It's along the lines of a sword we'll find later on for that, but it's a 2-fold effect, meaning that you get not only the prior effectivity and the higher might, but you'll also gain that additional buff. You'll also gain that additional buff as well. Man, I'm just all over the place here. I want to give Varian that towering bow. Finn's Lance! When did you get that? Alright. Towering bow. Archer class is only an absurdly tall bow that shoots at a range of 2 to 3. That is going to help him get farther out there in the field. Don't worry about it. And with all that being said, let's begin Paralogue 2 at the Twins Turf. No. Blast, it seems all hope is lost. Still, hold fast. I'll treat your wounds. It's too late. What's happened here?
Hail, traveler.
Nothing but death, afraid, travelers. I'd turn back if I were you. Whatever your business here, it will have to wait. Just tell us what happened.
Well,
Bandits have blocked the road ahead. They're demanding a king's ransom and illicit tolls for all who wish to pass. They think to profiteer on refugees? Despicable. Our caravan's livelihood is at stake. We'll do no business in this country now.
my lord.
The flow of goods must be secured, my lord, or the people are likely to starve.
Right.
Then we'll secure it. You and your caravan can wait here. We'll let you know when it's safe. Alright! Looks like I'm grabbing everybody. hang on. I want to check something real quick. I think we're good to go with this setup. I did want to take a look at the map, though, because this is Paralogue 2, the Secret Cellar. We've got an ally over here. Anna the Trickster. This is a class we haven't seen yet. It's an advanced form of a thief, which we will get into later. But essentially, they wield swords and staves, which is a deadly combination, especially when you pair a 11 sword with a Trickster. This is an amazing class, and I do want to, not reclass into it, but I do want to go over the Tricksters when we get them. At this current point, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start this match.
Darling.
Vincent, darling. Yes, Victor? I dare say we've come across a village, Vincent.
Right.
And what thriving little hamlet it is. Indeed, I think it'd make for a fine bit of pillaging, Vincent. It most certainly will, Victor.
Darling.
Well then, I believe it's my turn to do the honors, isn't it, Vincent?
Right.
I do believe it is, Victor. Oh, but try not to kill them all this time, It tends to cut into profits. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm afraid this village is closed. Well, aren't you a fetching young thing? Fetching young things fetch good coin. In fact, the gold you net from the slavers will build Vincent a fine home. Careful, love. Us traders are known to make some very deep cuts. Victory is to rout the enemy, and that's exactly what I intend to do. Also, that village is in danger. One of us needs to ride ahead and warn them. Guess who's right for the job? I just realized a second. Ah, you jerks. Okay, this is a strategy I did in Fire Emblem Fates. It's one that I'm doing here in Fire Emblem Awakening. Any and all opponents that have bows. I'll go with bows for this point. Any and all opponents that have bows, I'm going to want to mark them with a red outline to show where my flyers cannot go. Essentially, I don't want to be in their line of fire. Sumia could Gods! Really? Okay. You can pair up with Muriel. Yeah, Muriel. Yeah, that's right. I was pairing you two up. Alright. Crom, pull in. Why did I use that terminology of all things? I'm not even sure myself. If I do that, that would be 10. I could do 15 with Serena. That's the thing, Serena's getting a little over-leveled, and I don't want her to be. I want her to be right around the level of everybody else. You're doing 11 damage, and you got 11% chance of a crit. 58% chance to miss. I'm going for it. Alright, well, not exactly what I planned to have happen, but alright, that works too. What I will do, however... Oh! I just realized what's over there. This guy's got a way around. I'll go around on this side and stabby stabby. Alright. Now I can move Maribel over here, switch, and mend you. And a level up for Maribel. Finally, level 5. Jeez. I usually have her up to level 7 at this point, but because I'm not using her with Crom in tandem, I couldn't get her level at all where I wanted it to be. Level 5 for Muriel. Oh my god, really? You're gonna be a jerk about this. Alright. keep forgetting what game I'm playing. Jeez. Let's see. If... Sumiya, can you take it out in one shot? Yeah, you could take it out. Stabby, stabby, folly, folly. Stabby, stabby, it's your folly. There we go. That's a better one. Level up! Level 8, nice. Alright, so she's catching up with the group. I want to bring Donald around to the back and stabby, stabby, right in the gut. Stabby, stabby. There we go. Alright. Donald's doing pretty well. Not extremely well, but he's doing fairly well. Lissa... I'm gonna have... No, not rescue. Heal. There we go. Have you heal here. I'll do this. I'm just doing this so that the rest of my team doesn't get slaughtered. And that Muriel doesn't take a ton of damage. Yeah, Muriel could stand to gain another level. She hasn't done so in quite a while.
Don't worry, I'm here.
And there we are. There's that. Got the enemy phase. Alright. Where are you going out to the village? Alright. Sumiya, get up here. Once I get over to this side of the bank, I'll switch to Frederick and have him get to the village. That'll be easier in that regard. Resistance 5, 6, 6, 3. Really? Rickon has reverse... Oh. He's got reverse defenses now. Makes him less of a resistance tank and more of a defense tank this time. Jeez. Alright. Yeah... Not yet. You know what, Donald, you take the spot. Been taking some combat lessons. I got so lots to learn, but I'm getting better. Experience, here we go. Yeah, heal here. Ah, she's so close, I can feel it! Don't take that out of context. Jerks. Alright. Let's do this. 16 will deal more damage, and I'll get the upswing when I get the chance. I hate to do this, but sword swing twice. There we go.
Right.
I've never had to use the bronze sword. Now that I'm actually using it, it's kind of weird. Anna, leave some for me! Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll move Crom up that way as well. Hey! 2 birds, 1 stone. Get to kill this guy, and I get the golden space.
Asinine knave.
Wow. Alright. I didn't think that was her. You look jubilant today. Have you devised a new algorithm for sorting your possessions? No, I just finally worked out how to use this difficult magic. Want to see? Cool. I'll be working on the rest of the army. Damn. excuse me. Alright. I'll do this. Criminy. She's in trouble. Frederick, skewer him. There we go.
A challenge.
Dude, you're level 2 in an advanced class. He's level 6 in a basic class. That's like putting a level 12 that's like putting a level 22 versus a level 12. Or excuse me, a level 22 versus a level 16. Jeez. Alright. Sully, yeah, you can move down here. I was gonna bring Crom up this way, right? Alright. Stay alive, Anna! Don't... Alright, get greedy. Muriel, go this way. Sumiya.
That peddler woman was fighting to protect the village, you say? Well, that kind of warmth is more than welcome in these cold parts. Here, please use this to heal her if she's hurt.
If I could use it! Physic is a very good healing staff, but I don't have Sumiya as a Falcon Knight, so I can't use it. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna bring her up this way. I'll heal her with Lissa when I get the opportunity. Alright. Give up now. I was born a victor, and victory will be mine. Alright. Oh, that works too. Talking time!
Hey.
A lady, are you hurt? Do you need... Oh, you're fine. Well, I guess it was silly of me to be worried, eh? Yes, but it's sweet all the same, handsome.
Good.
You seem to have things well in hand, but I hope you don't mind a little company. Just until we sort these rogues out.
Ooh.
Aw, you are worried. That's adorable. I welcome the assistance. Alright, and Lissa, let's let this push you over the cusp of level up. Come on. Yes! 23 experience was all I needed. Thank you very much. Heal touch. Weapon level C attained. Yes. Alright. Muriel, fry this sucker. Time to deep fry you and serve you with the side of fish sticks. I don't know why I said that. I say some weird stuff when I'm trying to, you know, make up fun things. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Alright, I could polish you off instantly. You're a jerk! You're a jerk bag, you're a jerk bag. Oh, you only have 38% hit. Alright.
Stay focused.
Get a crit! Get a crit! Get a crit! That's my hope. Oh, come on. No! Nothing worked out. He landed a 30-ish%. That's sad. Stabby, stabby. Get out of my way. Thank you. You were a jerk. That was a hell of a fight. No one die. Here we go. Hey! Level up. Nice. Level 9 for Sully. Alright. Nice. That's going excellent. But Serena is overpowered at this point. I don't want her to be my end-all, be-all weapon. Alright. Donald, if you can take it out, I'll let you get the killing blow. But if Sully has to do it for... Not bad. All right, go for it, Donald. Dude! Critical! On a 12%! Nice! Holy cow! I see an open field, Vincent. Such beautiful flowers. And a level up! Nice! Donald, you're kicking
Egg.
and taking names. Excuse me. I mean kicking butt and taking names. Jeez.
Thank you.
1,000 thanks, good sir. I feared our goods would spoil before reaching market. I'm certain the townsfolk will be happier for the fresh food as well.
Ooh.
It seems you've done a kindness to my fellow merchants. The name's Anna. Some folks like to call me the Secret Seller. Next time we meet, I'll be sure to cut you an extra special deal. Secret Seller. That sounds familiar. I'd tell you more, but then it wouldn't be much of a secret now, would it? Until next time, happy shopping, and may the gods of the open road keep you. Yeah! There she is. Three of them! What's the inventory looking like? Anything I can use? Alright. Donald got the final blow, and with a critical. I feel he deserves this. Luck of 18. Jeez, that guy's pulling his weight at this point. Alright. So before we go any further, Lissa has reached level 10. At level 10, you are open to use second seals and master seals. Master seals allow you to promote a base class at level 10 to an advanced class, such as a cleric to a war cleric or a sage. For Lissa, I want to bring her to war cleric. It's not exactly what I want for her. Well, actually, no, sage, because it'll boost her magic in that regard, and I'll be able to use it offensively. I want to bring in her as a sage, and then at the end, I'll leave her as a war cleric in her final form once I'm done giving her skills and abilities and such. Let's go to sage. Class change! Ta-da! Do I look good or do I look great? One resistance drop, but that's not bad. Gain the ability to use tomes. And right out of the gate, I feel like we need to get her something to use. Where can I find... Oh, look! I'm not happy about that. Alright. I'll have to go and get some more goods. Alright. Let's go to the convoy seat. Nope, nothing can be sold. Alright. Let's buy Lissa a spell to use. I am going to take advantage of that. 18 attack! Jeez. Alright. I'll bite. Let's do this. There we go. Lissa has a fighting magic now. Very handy to getting her experience. Finally, she can defend herself. Also, one of these heals needs to go to the convoy and then be transferred to Maribel. So, heal, and I picked up a spare rescue, so I may want to go ahead and do that. And there we go! There's Lissa. And she's got Catharsis on here as well? What rank is... B rank, okay. And that's essentially a better version of Physic. Trade in for the Physic. Alright. Now for the supports. Rickon and Maribel, finally. Alright. Hiya! Wind! Rah! Elwind! Fire! Whew, that's good for now. You're awfully quiet over there, Muriel. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen you practicing spells. So I guess you just read and think? A lot?
Right.
Vigorous thought suits me. There is less grunting. But don't you want to actually try out the stuff you're learning?
Indeed.
The testing of Hypotheses, excuse me. The testing of hypotheses through experimentation is of paramount import.
Listen.
Muriel, what did you just grab? Oh, that's grabbing animation, okay. Why are you staring at at a glass of water? I've immersed 2 distinct metals in this solution. Now to apply a charge. Thunder! Ah! Success. How pleasant. Whoa, they both look like the same metal now. How did you do that?
Permit me to clarify.
It is merely a thin coating of particles freed from the sample by the spell's energy. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but it's still amazing! So does this have some kind of combat use or something?
No.
None whatsoever. Oh, that's kind of weird. I get a feeling they're gonna start something. And it's not gonna be pretty. Alright. Well, I think that about wraps up this segment, but I feel an otherworldly presence calling to me. Where will we go next time when we return to Fire Emblem Awakening? Find out later. This has been N-Sight, and thank you for coming back to Mindsight Games. Next time on Fire Emblem Awakening, we're going to be heading into the Outrealm Gate and tackling our second DLC mission. I'll see you guys then. Bye.